Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we're doing a revisit that's long overdue to the Thunder family. So this is one of the little archetypes I used as soon as Xyzs monsters were brand new. They summon Xyzs really easily, and they do it through a series of normal summons, so not too many special summons. Very unique little deck, and it also has some synergy with some cooler Thunder cards you really don't see used all too often. Now I'm revisiting it because Xyzs have come a long way since I've used this deck, a long way. Really the only Xyzs I'm using that are the same are Utopia and Gagaga Samurai, since we are using ties that bind. Gagaga Samurai is very deadly, even just by himself. We also have all the new Xyzs we're using. Malevolent Sin, probably the best level 4 Xyz monster in the game right now, and really just pushes Xyz decks over the top. And then we have Ouroboros, definitely wasn't out when we first had this deck. And then we got Thunderspark Dragon, again another brand new one, or not brand new, but new to this deck. So then we're just trying it out. We have our Thunder Seahorse. Gotta be careful with Thunder Seahorse, because you cannot special summon during the turn you activate this card. So if you use it, you gotta be having just your boys on the field, but that's honestly a normal, pretty generic play, especially when we're using things like Econ and we have ties that bind. They get really strong, guys, and you can just jump in there, do some brawling, do some normal fighting. You usually have the back row completely handled, so pretty easy. We still have those very good Scrap Dragon plays. Now Scrap Dragon can pop a monster using Vylon Prism himself, because he will equip to a monster, and then you can pop in with Scrap Dragon, get pop in, or you could pop an extra Mystical Space Typhoon if you have it. And we snuck in one little Boxer Veil, because I did feel like it needed a little more defense. So we cut back on the Cosmic Cyclones, ran more Mystical Space Typhoons, and we snuck in a Veil. Veil is just a really good option. Works with level 4 Xyz, because he's just an easy body to get on that field. And of course, Econ takes with all this swarming really works out well. So yeah, Scrap Dragon, Utopia, Malevolent Sin, Ouroboros, Thunder Dragon, and Gagaga Samurai. It's a nice little deck, guys. Honestly, Xyzs are really getting there. If they keep improving and keep getting better like this, like Malevolent Sin, I can definitely see a deck like this taking off even more. So it's a nice little revisit. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Zane, going second. Let's see what our boys got for us. He's using 22 cards. We got a Ma Hunter and a Bro Hunter. Sets a back row, goes with a core into a Veer. And then I think he calls it a turn after he searches his Cyberload Fusion. Now it's our turn. We get a Paw, so that's a really nice top deck. We Cosmic Cyclone as one back row as a Wall of D. So not exactly an overflow, but Wall of D would have hit us just the same. So we bring out the Paw, bring out the Ma, and then we bring out the Bro, search another Paw. Go with Malevolent Sin. Sin banishes Veer. Ties that bind. We're now 1600 and 2600. We're gonna just miss lethal by 200 damage. That's because of our little core there. Now Malevolent Sin brings the Veer back. He does use his Cyber Style for 2 and a straight up Polymerization. Now we know he has Overload Fusion, but he chooses to use a Poly. He's got a Cyber and Dragon. He goes for the big boy. Now remember, we have an Econ take, so I could Econ him and then banish him with the Sin the next turn and then win like that. Or we can just let him crush the Sin and then we Econ take him for the win. Now what throws it over the top is him setting that monster. So with that monster set, I'm just going to let him destroy my Malevolent Sin. We get another Paw, so Paw is going to be able to be normal summoned with Ma. And now we can Econ take that Cyber End Dragon super freely. We'd have an Xyz if we wanted. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Alexis. Going first. Now their name is Mildeck. That's actually pretty hilarious, but they're not using a Mildeck. They're using Valkyries, I do believe. So we got two Mas and a Bro. So we're gonna start with the Ma. Bring out the Bro. Bro's the search boy. He searches the Paw. So now we have a Ma Pa follow up next turn. We're gonna Xyz into Utopia. He's our defense boy. Set our Mystical Space Typhoon and call it a day. Now he's using Sanctum of Parshath, so we know what that face down is. Now when Sanctum of Parshath is there, I cannot aim for that face down, so I had to hit the Sanctum of Parshath. So I gotta really watch out for that face down. It could have been a Return of Parshath, it could have been any other counter trap, so I go with just the Paw Hunter, and once that summon was successful, I use Xyzs Bind, and we have a lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Merrick, going first. Let's see what we got for our boy. He's using Shadow Game's 30 cards, so he is trying to use an old school burn deck. We are deep into Platinum, tumbling in the ranks, so we can get nice and low for Meme May. Now, using Thunder Seahorse first turn, generally the turn you're going to want to use him, because a lot of our synchros our Xyzs are pretty dynamic, meaning I would want to do stuff with them immediately. So we can use our Thunder Seahorse and just leave our monsters out there, but that runs us headfirst into a Lava Golem, not quite the terror he used to be, as he only does 500 damage now instead of 1000 damage, so he's not a huge deal. We still have even another Xyz summon in our hand. Here our boy uses Mask of the Ascendant. We have enemy controller and a Mystical Space Typhoon, but we do go for the back row with the Mystical Space Typhoon. It was a total bluff. Inferno Tempest wouldn't be a huge deal right now, but we're gonna go Paw Hunter, Maw Hunter. Not even gonna do an Xyz, we're just gonna swing with our boys. I don't feel any Sphere Karibo or Kiteroid or anything like that, so we're gonna Cosmic Cyclone, that Mask of the Accursed, I said of the Ascendant, of the Accursed, and we finish him for lethal. It's too much wow to say Ascendant there. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Bones, going second. Boys got 24 cards over there, pretty random. We got a Vylon Prism with our Paw Hunter, Maw Hunter. Econ's going great now. The boy's using Iron Hans and Iron Knight, so he's doing that Princessian deck. Not a great start for him though, so he's gonna get really punished. We had cards, even if he had a great start. We still had a Mystical Space Typhoon that could wreck him there. But we're gonna use this Mystical Space Typhoon for some Scrap Dragon action. So we're gonna destroy the defense position Iron Knight that just leaves an attack position monster. Now we're gonna Xyzs Bind. Remember, Vylon Prism's gonna give him 1000 damage when he attacks a monster. But we finish him off for lethal regardless. I don't know why he didn't get the damage from that. But yeah, great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Jack Atlas. Going second. Using Jack Atlas, Sleeve and Mask, so this guy's full on it. We're actually using Jesse and Rainbow Dragon now that I'm looking at it. So he sets just one monster. Easy claps for this deck when you have bunch of monsters in your hand and your opponent's just set one monster. We could have even taken out one back row. It's just all about going second. So we use our Bro Hunter to search our Paw Hunter. So with Malevolent Sin, we leave Ma because she's the strongest. Now we're gonna banish the face down monster. He is in fact Dragon Unity once I load, so super random to play all this Jack stuff and then just plays Dragon Unity. But he scoops before we hit for lethal. That's what it's all about. This deck's so quick, guys. Second turns, you just have Mystical Space Typhoons. Econ takes. You're just finishing so quick. Early, your only slow card is Veil in the whole deck. So if these Xyzs keep getting better, guys, these kind of decks are just going to keep getting better. So it's going to be really interesting to see. I just like it. They're just such an old school, easy to get little mini archetype that was just no good when they were new, but now they have new life with Xyzs, because I'm telling you, these cards are old as dirt. These cards have been around in Duel Links for a very long time, and they were not even good when really bad cards like Axe Raider were good in Duel Links, so it's pretty crazy to see them played now. It's always really cool, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.